Wild news. TikTok just got slammed with a $600 million fine for sending our data to China. But TikTok's not taking it laying down. Let me explain. On May 1st, Europe hit TikTok where it hurts, in their wallet. The Irish Data Protection Commission has slapped ByteDance's best performing app, TikTok, with a record-breaking $600 million fine. This is huge, the biggest fine ever given to a company from this commission. Why did it happen? Good question. The EU says that TikTok violated the GDPR. This is the General Data Protection Regulation, Europe's ironclad privacy law, because TikTok couldn't guarantee that the user data sent to China was safe. The sum of $600 million is actually the result of two different reasons. $551 million of it is just for the act of transferring the data itself. The other $49 million is for the penalty of not being able to explain why they were moving the data to China to begin with. And it's not exactly pocket change. I mean, it's generally a big drop in the bucket. According to the New York Times, this was the biggest fine ever handed down under the GDPR. So yeah, you can consider this a historic fine. TikTok now has 6 months to clean up its data game and get compliant, because this is not the only thing that they're contending with as an app. In addition, TikTok could be essentially banned from transferring data to China from here on out. They're essentially in this limbo, EU's version of a digital timeout. And naturally, TikTok is not just sitting back. They actually told the New York Times they plan on appealing, saying, quote, "We have never received a request for European user data from the Chinese authorities and have never provided European user data to them." So, are they lying? Who's lying? It feels like somebody might be lying here. They warned that, quote, "This ruling risks setting a precedent with far-reaching consequences for companies in the entire industries across Europe." Big if true. The translation here is pretty simple. If they go down, others might go down with them. And they might not be wrong. And meanwhile, TikTok's also staring down a US ban. They're finding themselves in hot water across the oceans. Under a law that was signed and passed, ByteDance has to sell TikTok to a non-Chinese entity, a company. Otherwise, they risk being kicked out of the US entirely. We know this. The original deadline, not really the original deadline, but a deadline was January 19th in 2025. We skirted right past that. The deadline now is June 18th, 2025, so mark your calendars. This saga might just be getting warmed up again. So let's sum this up. TikTok battling a $600 million fine in Europe, dodging a forced sell-off in the US, and it's fighting for its life on both fronts. So if you thought your For You page was random and chaotic, their boardroom is definitely worse. So yeah, I'll keep you updated as I learn more and discover more as more comes out. $600 million is not small beans, man. But maybe to TikTok, a multi-billion-dollar revenue generator, it might be small beans. So stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. And until next time, I'm V.